Which I shouldn't.
Well, we are here in a very average parking lot, although not really that average. If you look over here, and just get a close-up shot of this. Yes, that is the most despicable toon duck ever, which means we are at a theme park today. But not just any particular theme park, we are actually here at Six Flags over Georgia. Yep, I'm actually here with my sister and her boyfriend Chris over there. He's right there. And I actually forgot to do my intro. I'm just too excited to be here. So what is up, guys? It's your boy Alex. Welcome back to the I am very tongue-tied today. Welcome back to the Brave Lionheart channel. Now you're probably asking, why are we here at Six Flags over Georgia? Well, tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we are partaking in mine and my sister's favorite pastime, going to do some haunted house stuff for early Halloween season. More specifically, we are here for Fright Fest tonight. Yep. We actually did this the first time back in 2018 when the event was popular, and we just loved it. We loved the houses that they did, the scare actors, every scare actor performances, and a couple of great shows actually. Don't know if they're actually going to be doing an opening this year, but we'll try to see to figure out where it is at. And if they do, well, we'll be very excited for it. So we're actually just making our way right underneath my least favorite coaster that's here, the Batman. I don't know if I actually should mention this, but the very first time I rode this ride, I actually threw up a little bit and could not get out of my seat. Yeah, that's a little embarrassing to think about, that I got stuck in a seat on the Batman coaster. Actually, if we'll get footage of it, we'll be able to see what happens. Yep, as you can see, they're about to go. And there they go. Yep, that's terrifying. Alright, so we made it past the Batman, but we're actually just right below, or seriously a few feet away below from the Goliath and the Scorcher, my second least favorite coaster that's here. One of the main reasons being is because it's a stand-up coaster and there's a couple of loops and corkscrews, and I'm not a big fan of. We're actually standing with Chris right now, waiting for our sister. So is this would you say this is your second time here for Fright Fest?
Yeah.
Yep, second time, and this is our third or fourth time actually, I would say. Yeah, our third or fourth time. So we're actually going to make our way past right here, where they've actually added some new stuff right here, and then we'll get to underneath the logo for Six Flags where Fright Fest starts. And there we are, the Fright Fest logo. Looks a lot better than it did a couple years we've actually been here. And it looks even creepier. And sorry if I blind you guys, but they've added some new stuff here. Probably not on this side, but you can see all the way over there, they're doing a Kids Boo Fest, which I guess is a safer version of Fright Fest this year, where it's probably maybe trunk or treating, trick-or-treating around the park, maybe meeting some characters dressed up. So that's something interesting for the kids to enjoy. But here, it's all about the scares. So we're actually waiting for the line to thin down a bit, so that way we can get in and actually get inside the park and seeing all the good stuff. So yeah, we're just waiting here. There's an interesting story while we're actually talking about this. This is actually something that happened last year we were here. I think Riley can best explain it, actually. So what exactly happened last year that ruined our experience?
There was a really big fight, and there were a lot of people, they were trying to jump this one guy, and a lot of people that were innocent got maced.
And all of us were actually in the Johnny Rockets when this happened. So yeah, it was a pretty big fight that happened. And it got me thinking in the back of my head, you're really gonna come here and start a fight at Six Flags during, almost Halloween, during a time when people are coming to, have fun, ride rides, and then possibly get scared by scare actors and creepy things that go bump the night. Thankfully, it was one security guard that basically handled the whole situation. It wasn't until later they got more security guards to go handle it. But I do believe that the security guard actually did mace some of the kids. Not the kids that were in the crowd, just the kids that started the fight. So that's a little helpful information. Yeah, so I gotta get my thing. So this is where I'm gonna cut right here, and then we'll get started into the park. Yeah, look at this place. Now this is actually stuff that we saw last year when we went, but look at the architect going on right here. Like, look at all this crazy stuff they have going on here. And actually, if we walk up here to the fountain where the giant gargoyle is at, you probably can't see it, but I'm gonna get a good shot of that so you can see what is going on over there.
To make your own delicious
good lord.
Make icing
Look
even
at
better.
that thing.
Mix it together.
We actually never even noticed this, but this thing actually moves. It is like a full-on animatronic right here. And look at this. They changed the fountain color to red to match blood. Well, 'tis spooky season, ladies and gentlemen, and nothing says spooky like a fountain pool full of blood and a terrifying gargoyle guarding it. And here we have a shot of the entire park map for Fright Fest. Now, normally there actually is a thing right here, but if we can see right there, we got a list of all the houses that we have. So we have Carnival of Chaos, Devil's Eden, Serial Neighbor, the House of on Holiday Hill, and Zombie Labs. Now, we'll talk about those mazes once we get to it, and I'm not entirely sure if we'll be able to record inside the mazes, but I'll let you know the experience once we get into them. Now, normally, this park is completely packed for Fright Fest or just normal days here, and this is usually, normally at Universal Studios when they do Halloween Horror Nights, they actually do start festivities when it hits the time, but normally around here we actually don't get to see the cool things until the fog starts rolling in and the scare actors start roaming around. And jeez, he is very, very angry. He does not like when people are literally right by his fountain. Yeah, I understand, buddy, you got anger issues. Oh, this can't be good. Oh gosh, I didn't even realize that. So we're actually just passing right underneath one of the scare zones for this event, and that popped up. Ugh, I hate spiders. But yeah, this is one of the scare zones they have in Infectious. So yeah, lots of creepy bugs. So we're literally just here. We just saw the stage that they have decorated. Now I think this actually is for a stage show that's going to be playing here. They got a band like testing the sound out basically. And them playing stuff is going to be drowning out my words. So yeah, this will be interesting to see how this goes. So we're actually passing one of my favorite dark rides, Monster Mansion. Now the guys don't know about this ride. It seems like a normal, typical like kiddie ride, you know, for kids where you hang out with all the monsters in the place. But it takes a dark turn near the end, and I'm not going to give the ending of the ride away for you guys if no one has ever come here and ridden this ride. But man, is it messed up. So they basically changed up this area a lot. Yeah. This looks like an area that is supposedly just some post-apocalyptic, like, zombie thing that's been going on. And, yeah. It's just, yeah. It's kind of messed up a little bit. And now, we find a place to rest. From fun times. All right, so we are in the Crystal Pistol Theater checking out the basically a rock stage show with some very, very catchy cover songs that a lot of the scare actors do. Or not scare actors, just stage performers basically, and there is a glare coming from the light, so apologies. And someone just hit me in the back of my head. Okay. This is my sister's friend Brian. Yep. You're on YouTube, bud, right now. That's how it is. So yeah, I think we're gonna check this show out and definitely see how things go from there. Whew. Well, we just got out of that show and still amazing every year. The choreography's great, the makeup's great on the characters. A lot of the characters look really cool, and surprisingly someone got picked from the audience, and that's the best thing about it. But yeah, so we're actually just waiting for our friend Brian to get out, but as you can see, it's starting to get a little bit dark. Not too completely dark. And we're actually right here with Chris and Riley. How was the show, guys?
It was good.
It was great again. And there's a lot of great covers too that they do from like past songs, and a lot of like really, really great songs too. We're actually right in the middle of a scare zone actually, and there are some scare actors out just freaking people out. And yeah, some little kid just scared us. Never mind, he's a ghost. Now you can see it as it's starting to get a little dark. They got the lights on and everything, and everyone is just freaking out. Oh no. Okay, yeah, they're cannibals. They are cannibals. All right, so the first maze we are doing of the night is Devil's Eden. Now originally we did this one last year, and it was sort of like a 3D sort of house. I don't know if that's going to be the gimmick again this year, but they'll probably have some like cool design works in the house or something. I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, there's a bunch of.
So yeah, this will be interesting to see. Okay, so definitely a lot interesting than it was last year. No 3D this time, but been followed by wolves a lot. And I think I made one of the creatures like blush, basically, so that's interesting. Woo! Yeah, Fright Fest, but oh, and now we're going back into the bug thing. Now it looks a lot more creepy than last time. And there's definitely stuff in things, so you have to be very, very careful where you walk. So this is oh, and there is a bug man. There is a mantis man. That looks painful. Oh, hi. Oh, that does not look fun. So many people having problems with bugs. Alright, so we're making our way to the tunnel of the coven and witches.
I want your soul.
Well, it's not up for grabs today, ma'am. Thank you very much. Okay, well, that was terrifying. Well, there's a lot of people over here that are being chill, though. And honestly, the lighting actually makes things a lot creepier. Oh, we got a witch up here. We got a creepy witch. Oh, there she is. Yeah, she does not like high fives. No, she doesn't. Oh, there's some beautiful trees out. So they're definitely getting ready for basically Christmas time when it's almost Halloween, but
I mean, I'm just glad they're at least advertising Halloween, because I swear I saw Christmas in September.
yeah, right.
I like Christmas.
Alright, so the next house we're doing is I believe it's the House on Haunted Hill, which is a movie.
Logan, get it. Oh, here.
Yeah, so yeah, we're gonna see if we can record inside this maze. Okay, so not what we were expecting. That basically was just a bunch of different holidays. Reminds me of Holidays in Hell that Universal Studios did. Didn't that kind of remind you of that, though?
There was.
What scared you the most, though, Riley? Was it that elf that came out of nowhere?
It was the elf when he came out the second time.
Oh, yes, of course, the second time. Yeah, it's one of those. It's one of those things. Like it's just mostly creepy.
I mean,
So
it
we're
wasn't
actually
even
gonna
like- it wasn't even creepy.
We're gonna actually make our way down to wherever we can, get to like whatever next maze we have. But so far, having a great night so far. One good maze that actually did creep me out tonight was the one that I said was 3D so far. But yeah. All right, we're actually gonna make our way back through this scare zone, see some scare actors, and then basically see what we can do and get to the next house. Oh, a cute little possum girl. Hi there. Hi. Oh, we're having fun tonight, but not the cannibals though. They're probably looking for that possum, and now they'll probably find her or it. Next up, we have Carnival of Chaos, which originally was called Clown Hell, basically. And we got 2 demonic skeletons greeting us today, so that is fun. And here we go. Oh boy. Clowns. One fear that I have. And there's lots of banging. Oh, there's 2. Okay, another. Yes, I can tell there are clowns in here. Hi.
It's my carnival game.
Oh, what kind of carnival game? Sounds like fun. Okay, sure, we'll have some fun.
That way.
Okay, we won't go that way. We won't go that way. Hi there. Hi. Oh, hello. Oh, we're in a hall of mirrors. That's fun. Well, I pretty much got almost over my fear of clowns. There were some creepy ones that came up to us. I almost got my legs chopped off, and we're actually in the gift store for Goliath right now, if you guys can see. So they're definitely having a nice night here. Yeah. Clowns, man. We also ended up basically going through a very tighter little cloth thing that we went into in the last maze. And yeah. Oh, he's actually checking out some games, and we're seeing how long the line is for the next maze that's over here, Zombie Lab, which seems like a very long, long line. So, yeah. Not sure if we're going to be able to do this one tonight, but we'll see. Yeah. Look at the long line for this Zombie Labs one, which surprisingly, we did this one last year, and Riley sustained an injury from it.
I did.
Yeah, she basically got hit in the arm by one of the wires there. Thankfully, it did not penetrate her skin, though, so that's good. So we're going to try to see if we can get some footage inside this maze, and yeah, that's how it's going to work. Alright, so quick little info about this maze. Sorry, I'm just sweating and my glasses are falling. Plus, I'm a bit tired from work today, even though I got off at 5, basically. Yeah. So, quick little info about this maze. Basically, think of Jurassic Park, but with zombies. Yeah, supposedly scientists brought zombies to life, or created zombies. They basically created a zombie virus, but surprisingly, the zombies escape, and all sorts of chaos happens. And like I said, my sister sustained an injury from this, so let's not hope for another injury tonight, because we don't want that. Alright, so we just got out of Zombie Labs. Thankfully, we did not get bitten, and Riley did not sustain an injury again like last year. So yeah, 3 cheers for that! Whoop whoop! Okay, they don't get it. So we actually have one more maze to do tonight. Yeah, surprisingly, Fright Fest only has 5 mazes, and we got one more, but we're actually going to go down by Superman real quick to check out some of the scare zone, or at least one more scare zone I think that's here. So should not be a problem. And we're back at another gift shop. Actually, this is the same gift shop, so yeah. All right, last maze of the night, guys. Serial neighborhood. So this is either just going to be a neighborhood full of serial killers, or pretty much just a bunch of killers from famous like horror movies. So maybe like Freddy, Jason. Technically, Pennywise wouldn't count because he's an alien from like another world that is scared of turtles. But basically, I'm just going with the first option, with it being just a neighborhood full of serial killers. Or actually, I read that wrong. That is a serial neighbor. Okay, so it's just a singular neighbor that's actually chasing after you, I guess. Well, we'll find out once we get inside. And also, it looks like this neighbor pretty much likes spooky ghosts. Or should I say, spooky ghosts. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. Okay, so that was very... Oh, gotta run. Running. Okay. So, yeah. That was, like, very, very short. For last maze, it didn't really stand out as much. Saw a couple of people in doll masks with... I think one had a cleaver, actually. Alright, so to end off the night, we're actually going to go check out some scare zones and then make our way to the end of the park because it's going to be... Fright Fest is going to be closing at 10. So, yeah. All in all, very, very short. Oh, hi. Okay, well that just came out of nowhere. Hi. Oh, okay, well, that is disturbing, and there was one that ran by us. So that's fun. Okay. So yeah, we're making our way through a couple scare zones just to get out of here. Yeah. Oh, geez, that one ran like crazy. Hello. Oh, his mouth was flapping. He got a flip-flapping mouth. Oh, well, he gave a high five, so that's good. And they're taking a picture. Oh, how nice. What is that? Oh, shoot. What the frick is this thing? It's got T-Rex noises, though, so that's fun. Oh, those glowing red eyes. He's hit me with his paw breath, his stink breath. Oh, gosh. And making our way back through Cannibal Country. Got lots and lots of cannibals out here today. They're getting some pictures with one of them over there. And, oh, this guy. Look at this guy. He's looking very fancy in that vest. Very, very fancy. Oh, she is terrifying. Oh, boy. Honestly, we passed by these for a little bit, and honestly, I think they're pretty cool. Makes a... Oh, it's a Wendigo skeleton. At least I think that's what you say. You know what? Leave down in the comment section down below if that's a Wendigo skeleton. I can't even talk today. Oh, at least they're actually helping them out. And oh,
I want your soul.
again, not for sale. Not for sale, ma'am. Okay, what is she? Why does she want my soul so much?
Tell her you don't have one.
That could be the best option. I'm just saying it's not available right now. That's what I'm doing. Oh, I love the lighting in this place. It actually looks really great with the camera. And we're making our way to the entrance now, guys, with the final scare zone tonight before we leave the park. And there was like 2 people up here as scare actors, but I guess they counted them out a bit. I would have loved to see them. Would have actually loved to go on. But we're going to turn our corner and go back through this area and get one last good look at the detail and the architecture of this place. Man, look at this. It's like something out of Harry Potter if it was, well, demented, basically. Wow. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are... Oh, okay, that's a good shot to end it off on. Got the glowing Fright Fest logo that's kind of messed up, actually. But yeah, so we're going to make our way back to the car, get home for the night. I'm going to edit all this footage together when I get the chance. This is not where we're going to end the video off. I'm actually going to end the video off back at home, so I don't know how any other way to end this, but wait, I know. Oh, hey, it actually worked. And look at that. We actually basically recorded from nighttime into the next day. Actually, yeah, I set this recording up for like the next day when I'm still basically editing this video. But yeah, there you go, guys. That was our whole night at Six Flags Fright Fest this year. Now, it was sad that I couldn't really get much footage of the mazes, sadly, because I was worried about, you know, like having to like deal with people telling me not to record in the maze. But I think it's actually okay to record in the mazes at Six Flags. I just didn't get a chance to do that at the time. So that actually was my problem that I couldn't deal with. Thankfully, I got footage of one maze in particular, even though it wasn't that much of footage for a maze, basically. And I got scared and I accidentally hit the record button to stop when we got scared in the clown maze. But yeah, so this year, while it was a little different, some of the mazes were okay. Not really anything that stood out as like scaring us mostly. We got creeped out a little bit by some things. Got creeped out by some wolves, or I would say raccoon wolves, I think. I'm not entirely sure. And there also was another raccoon in one of the mazes we did. I think it was the haunted house one, which was basically just holidays, basically. I will say, though, the last maze we went into, really, really short and really could have done better on that one. But they definitely did a good job on some of the scare zones. Some of them were okay with some creeps. Not that many in them. That giant animatronic, though, that was crazy. And that was actually kind of impressive. But yeah, if you guys are ever down into Georgia and you decide to go to Six Flags over Georgia to go to Fright Fest or do the park, I kind of recommend it. It's kind of a fun night-in experience. Very, very safe, despite what happened last year and all that. Well, anyway, with that being said, thank you all for watching this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell to never miss a video. And with that, I will see all you awesome guys and gals later. Bye-bye!